Welcome back to Port Elliot. We're mid-build. We've got the roofers finally here today, getting the roof on. The weather's began to turn a bit, so we're coming into winter. Construction's just about there with all our structural work having taken place. We're about to start cladding. Let's take a look. So one of the features on this project, we've got large windows, commercial windows from Packers, and you can see here, this is a huge sheet of glass that's going to be coming, and they're going to have a challenge even just to get this glass in. It's going to have to be craned over the building and kind of come back in and put in the front. And then over to this side, this is actually going to be a sliding door frame. So they're going to be able to open that door so you can get that breeze. Going to be a little bar there where you can kind of have a drink or whatever you want to do. But all our windows frames are now in and we're just waiting on the glass to be installed. And as you can see, it's like a full nice little wraparound. And then there's going to be a pelmet that's yet to be installed. As soon as that roof's on, the pelmet will go in, which will mean that the automatic blinds will, you know, cover the windows. We had a roofer booked in and he dropped out, and these kind of things happen from time to time. For whatever reason, maybe he underquoted or it was just too challenging. But we've had Hindmarsh have come in on late notice and they're getting the roof up for us now. But overall, it's just a challenging site. You know, we've got strong wind constantly. Swarf is an issue, it creates little rust. We're at the beach, so it's difficult building conditions to build in. And overall, the project is not going quite as fast as I would have liked, but we're still making good progress. So hopefully within the next month, this job will be 100% finished. As soon as the roof's on, we'll be able to continue with our internal work. You're seeing your design come to life?
Yeah. It's great to see it on site.
You can see the bulkheads now beginning to take a bit of shape.
Yeah, see the space.
Once that roof goes on, get the pelmets.
They're prefabbed. They're coming.
They're down there made already, but the design doesn't allow for a lot of play, if you know what I mean. Tolerance.
Yeah.
Yeah, tolerance. And this is actually outer square, as you may have been aware.
Yeah, that's right.
Due to the thing, so it's outer square.
Previous construction.
But when you add in the pelmets are perfectly square, which creates that issue of how do you build it outer square when you've got perfectly square pelmets.
And that comes with renovations and extensions.
It does.
Because what you construct is based off something that's already existing.
Yeah.
And whether it's a little bit out of square or a lot out of square, that's something that you got to take into account when you're building, and you discover that as you construct.
Yeah. So for the most part, most people won't know where it is out of square in this building. But
visually you won't see it.
It is this corner. So this corner is where...
Don't tell everyone.
We all know now. It's out of square on that corner, but the pelmet is perfectly square to the windows. But it's lost in the on the outside. So we've kind of lost the outer square on the outside part of the building that you won't see.
Is that common for you to come across in your other renovations and extensions?
It is. It's always the case, you know. And the other thing is this top area wasn't square to the stairwell. This actual curve incorporates the stairwell, and so we've got these two bits that aren't quite right with each other, and we've brought them together, you know. So the good news is, though, as you can see, we've got the pelmet will run through parallel to all the windows. It's
something we take into account when we're designing and drafting, is the knowledge that we can draw it square and perfect on a computer or on drafting. Then how does that translate into tolerances on site? So we show a line that's aligning and we show a line that's structure, and we always make sure that there's some tolerance in between, whether it's 2 mil or 20 mil. And for this job, we wanted it to be a very tight tolerance. We wanted to maximize the inside spaces. We want to maximize the glass for the views. So far what I've seen, I think you've done an amazing job to take in those very small tolerances to build something that's looking amazing.
Thanks for watching. We've got one more episode to come. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you this finished project. Stay tuned, it's coming soon. We've finished construction, it's looking fantastic. So one of the other things that we've done on this project, and it's really kind of outside of the box, I mean, it looks mean.